Alright, I am tired of Surf Spooks and Bizarre Bub, so I'm going with a different one. This one is 12 most disturbing scary Reddit videos. Ooh. Disturbing videos the FBI won't let you see. Alright, here we go.
In March of 2020, a bizarre video began circulating on the internet. It showed 4 men in a car, wearing clown masks and holding firearms. The video was filmed in Culiacan, Mexico. When it first began circulating, there was very little information. While it did look kind of unsettling, the video seemed fairly innocuous, with some online speculating the men may simply be actors
This looks like it's from a movie. This looks like a skit or something.
in a movie, but soon more details about the video emerged, revealing its disturbing backstory. The men in the video were Cartel members, and the destination they were driving to was a hospital. The men had been sent to finish off a rival.
I mean, even as a criminal, wouldn't that make you feel a little bit like cringy? Just a little bit.
Cartel member who had been injured in a previous shooting days prior. The men entered the hospital the man was in and used those very same firearms to end his life, injuring other innocent bystanders in the process. The men were riding in a fake ambulance, allowing them to blend in. Looking back at the video, you can see the men are prepared for—
Dude, how does the cartel get away with half the shit that they get away with? I feel like they could just do anything there. How do you just walk into a hospital with clown masks and assault rifles? I mean, how do you get a fake ambulance?
So unsettling seeing these men so jubilant about what they're about to do. The clown masks hide their identities, but also strikes fear into bystanders and their victim. It's truly haunting watching this video back, knowing what the men are about to do. Just imagine this being the last thing you see before someone takes your life.
I just feel like that's more like 2012 though, you know? That's more like 2014 type scary. It's just cringy now. I don't remember what date he said that video was from.
On the 18th of April 2016, Missy Bevers arrived at her church in Midlothian, Texas. The time was 4:18 a.m. Missy Bevers had 3 kids and was a fitness instructor who was set to teach a class at the church at 5 a.m. With her fitness gear in hand, Missy entered Creekside Church. But what she didn't know was the church was not empty. Half an hour earlier at 3:50 a.m., an individual had entered the church. The person was dressed head to toe in SWAT-style tactical gear, including a bulletproof vest, a helmet, and gloves. The person walked around for some time, opening doors, checking rooms, and tapping on walls. They seemed to be totally calm, and didn't seem to be looking for anything specific. The person would sometimes stand silently, before continuing to slowly wander around the church. The person's slow, detached pace is unsettling, especially when you know what
does this guy have to do with Missy Bevers? I'm confused.
happened just moments later. At 5 a.m., Missy's students arrived at her class, only to discover her body. The scene was awful. Missy was on the floor, badly injured, and beside her was a hammer. Hoping to find who had done this, investigators looked to the church's surveillance cameras, but the footage raised more questions than answers. Investigators saw the footage of the person walking around the church, randomly breaking things, possibly to stage a burglary gone wrong. However, this theory is unlikely, as the person did not take anything from the scene, including Missy's purse or iPad. The detectives had almost nothing to go on, so they began watching the footage over and over again, looking for any details, no matter how tiny, which is when they noticed the person's unusual walking style. This led to detectives thinking it may be a female in the video, but this went nowhere.
Bro, what? Who? How?
Details, no matter how tiny, which is when they noticed the person's unusual walking style. This led to detectives thinking it may be a female in the—
I mean, it's kind of like sluggish walking, you know, kind of low effort, just brisk, you know? I don't know how you would get that. Oh, it's probably a woman.
Video. But this went nowhere. Some online compared the person's walk to Missy's father's walk. But this is very weak evidence and merely speculation. All of Missy—
Yeah, he's too like less space in the shoulders, you know what I mean? I don't know, actually. It's really hard to see from that angle.
Missy's father's walk. But this is very weak evidence and merely speculation. All of Missy's friends and family cooperated with police. Missy also had no enemies or people who would want to harm her. Despite a $150,000 reward for any information about who this person is, no one has come forward.
And they never figured it out?
And the case of Missy Bevers remains cold to this day.
Oh, wow.
It was July 2019. 17-year-old
That's really sad. They know nothing? Like really? Okay, that's just yeah, these are just straight up disturbing. Like it's not they're not like scary really. Okay.
2019, 17-year-old Bethany Martin and her 16-year-old friend decided to walk to a gas station near to where they lived in San Antonio, Texas. On their way, the girls passed a drainage ditch, which is when they noticed a man. The man appeared to be leaned up against a wall, but his posture appeared unnatural, and he didn't seem to be moving at all. As Bethany and her friend got closer, they realized they had found a body. The girls called the police and were then sent on their way. It was a traumatizing experience, and when the girls got home, they decided to share their experience.
Oh no, they're the TikTok girls.
On TikTok. The girls set up their lights and
with the necklace. They stole the necklace off the body. I've seen this video.
Camera and filmed this video. The video showed the girls looking shocked, with text on screen saying, "Us remembering we found a dead body this morning." The video gave zero context, aside from the caption, which read, "I wish we were kidding." All
Dude, I think they ended up getting charged for
respect to
like stealing from a dead body.
the family. In the comments, some people were sympathetic to the girls, while others called them insensitive. Some people in the comments didn't even believe it, suspecting the girls were lying for TikTok views. But the truth turned out to be much, much worse, as this TikTok had not been the only video the girls recorded on that day. On their walk to the gas station, the girls had found the body of 25-year-old Marcus Adams. But when Bethany and her friend saw this, they did not feel sad. Instead, they were focused on something else, that being Marcus's necklace. The girls really liked it. So before police arrived, Bethany's friend pulled out her phone and filmed a video of Bethany stealing Marcus's necklace.
Dude, it's pretty bad to be the one to take it, but I feel like it's just as bad, if not worse, to be the one to film the person taking it. Like you're totally just like going with it. Like you're just as bad as them.
Off his body before removing the pendant and giving it to her friend, going on to toss the chain onto the ground. Bethany's friend then posted the video to her Snap.
It's crazy to find a dead body and not do what he said in the beginning. Like, oh my God, call the cops, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's the only thing that you could do. How do you not immediately think like, oh my God, a dead body? You're like, oh, a chain on a dead body? Like, what's wrong with you?
Snapchat story.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Ew, it was like a whole thing that you spent time on it.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Ooh, that's kind of sick. I don't know anybody that'd be able to do that. That's just like something's wrong with your mental.
It's so unsettling to see the girl's reaction to a body. Instead of feeling sad or
Yeah.
shocked, they decided to steal, filming the entire thing as if it was a joke, going on to post another video to TikTok to try and get attention and sympathy. As if that wasn't bad enough, watch the TikTok back again, and you can see Bethany's friend wearing the pendant that had been stolen from Marcus.
It doesn't even look like special. Like I didn't even notice really. I thought the picture he showed was better. Like a gold medallion looking thing. But oh wow. I mean you
Just hours earlier. Later that day, someone who saw Bethany's friend's Snapchat downloaded the story she had posted and uploaded it onto an app named Nextdoor, where some of Marcus's own friends and family saw the footage, many of whom did not even know Marcus had passed away. Both girls were arrested, but they avoided any serious jail time. The pendant was given back to Marcus's family. Shortly after her arrest, Bethany would return to TikTok, sharing her side of the story and saying she was the victim in this, saying that her friend had pressured.
Oh, and you're not even gonna like say anything. Like you're gonna just do this stupid text. No respect for that at all. Like you're not even really. And is that like a shirt with the guy on it?
Sharing her side of the story and saying she was the victim in this, saying that her friend had pressured her into stealing. Unsurprisingly, the comments were not sympathetic, and
Yeah, psychopath behavior. Yeah.
it seems Bethany did not learn from this at all.
Bro, everyone makes mistakes, and this was mine. Stealing from a dead body. That's if you could sleep at night, I guess. Fuck. Wow.
It's the 20th of May 2020.
This is pretty good. I mean, I guess it's a little easier than ghost videos, right?
25. At the Tijuana General Hospital in Mexico, a man dressed in nurse scrubs, gloves, and a mask can be seen talking on the phone before hanging up and walking into a room. Seconds later, the man can be seen running out of the very same room. For you see, this man is not a nurse, but rather an assassin, and in the time between him entering this room and running out, he had ended someone's life. Inside the room was 39-year-old Wendy Martinez. She had been in hospital after being shot at previously in a hit gone wrong. You see, Wendy had been involved in a criminal gang. Wendy had told the gang she did not want to work for them, and even moved to a new neighborhood to avoid any problems. However, the gang did not tolerate this, and attempted to end Wendy's life. Miraculously, she survived, but the gang had somehow found out which hospital Wendy was in, as well as her exact room. Just hours after Wendy arrived at the hospital, a man wearing hospital scrubs walked in. Because of his disguise,
wow, that's actually crazy. That's really scary. I mean, the lengths they're willing to go, you know? I mean, that's further than... I feel like the police have gotten to a point where they're not going any further. The bad guys are like winning because they're like innovating, you know? Like doing scrubs disguises. Come on, man.
Stopped by security, who simply assumed he was a nurse at the hospital. This oversight would prove to be fatal for Wendy, as the assassin took mere seconds to find her and end her life.
Oh, and get away. Guarantee he got away there.
Before running out of the hospital and into a getaway car. This happened very near the US-Mexico border. The Mexican National Guard are looking into who this man is, and whether anyone in the hospital gave information to the gang regarding Wendy's whereabouts.
Pretend you're listening to your phone so you can kind of like turn your head. Crazy assassin tech.
A resident in Montgomery, Texas, was awakened by their doorbell camera at 3:20 a.m. When the resident looked at the footage his doorbell had captured, this is what he saw. Look closely, and the woman is wearing shackles. The woman was also wearing no shoes. Despite all this, no one could identify who this woman was, prompting a massive search for this mystery girl. Who was she? Why was she wearing shackles? And why was she ringing people's doorbells at 3:20 a.m.? 5 days later, on August 29th, another strange thing would happen in the same neighborhood. A man would take his own life. His name was Dennis Collins, and a note he had left behind revealed the identity of this mystery girl. It turned out she was Dennis's girlfriend. On the night she was ringing doorbells, she was running away from Dennis for her own safety, which explains the shackle she was wearing. It's scary to think all of this was going on in a seemingly normal neighborhood, proving you never really know what goes on behind closed doors.
Oof. I mean, Texas, you know? Oof.
Colleen Ritz
Everybody lives in Texas.
was a 24-year-old math teacher teaching at Danvers High School in Boston, Massachusetts. On October 2nd, 2013, Colleen had asked some students to stay behind after school, as they needed to work on their algebra. One of those students was 14-year-old Philip Chisholm. Colleen was a popular teacher, and was seen by other students chatting with Philip, discussing Philip's old hometown. But this conversation appeared to make Philip very upset, leading to Colleen quickly changing the subject. Minutes later, Colleen would go to use the bathroom. In this surveillance footage,
Wait, what did he want?
and was seen by other students chatting with Philip, discussing Philip's old hometown. But this conversation appeared to make Philip very
They were just talking about his old hometown, and it triggered him?
upset, leading to Colleen quickly changing the subject. Minutes later, Colleen would go to use the bathroom. In this surveillance footage, she seemed calm and happy. But seconds later, Philip would also leave the classroom. He looks down the hallway and appears to hesitate. Philip walks back into the classroom, but then walks right back out, this time with his hood up. He then walked down the hallway and put on a pair of gloves, before entering the women's bathroom. In the bathroom, Philip would end Colleen's life.
Oh my god, imagine how fucking scared she probably was when she saw him. Like looking all like tweaky and nervous with gloves on and your hood up. Oh my god.
Using a blade. 11 minutes would go by before Philip was seen leaving the bathroom. He would soon return with a large black bin, going into the bathroom and then back out. Philip would take this bin to a nearby woods, covering the bin with leaves. Philip then went back into the classroom, acting as if nothing had even happened.
Took it to just covered it with leaves. You just dumped a trash can with a body in it in the woods and threw some leaves on top.
After Colleen failed to return home, investigators searched the school, where they discovered her DNA in the bathroom. This led to them searching the surrounding area, eventually finding her in the black bin, in the woods right behind the school. Thanks to the surveillance footage, Philip was arrested the next day. In court, Philip said he had been angered by a word Colleen had said. However, he never revealed what that word was.
Just some word she said you had to kill her? Wow, yeah, you gotta lock that guy up. Holy.
Philip was given a life sentence, with a minimum of 40 years behind bars. But exactly why Philip did what he did is still unknown to this day. Comment below which of these videos was the most scary.
Dude, wow. No, they were all good, actually. This one was like the most triggering. I was like most upset about that one, even though I've already heard it too. That was a good video though. I'm a little, why does he have 5 mil subs and then gets like little to no like engagement? Yeah, that was not bad.